Welcome to Talk and Chalk. This is just my educational YouTube channel where I give my tips and bits of advice about education and teaching. Everything that I talk about is just based on my own experience or the experiences of people that I've worked with. So I hope it's helpful to some of you. The subscribers have been coming in lately, so thank you so much to all of my new subscribers. I'm excited to see lots of people interested in what I have to share. If you haven't, feel free to click the subscribe button below. Put any comments about anything that you're interested in, or if you've got comments about what I'm talking about, if you've done things differently, I'd love to hear from you. Today, it's Education Week, so that's why I'm filming from my classroom today. Normally I do it from home, but I thought I'd come into the classroom today and get out some books that I really love to share with you guys. I've got a few books here that I think are really underrated books that are great to have in the classroom and create some really good learning opportunities for our kids. So I'm going to go through those really quickly for you today and just give you a little overview about why I like them, what they look like, and hopefully you might be able to pick them up and find them useful for your classroom as well. So the first one I've got today is called I'm Not Cute. And so cute. Of course it's cute. I really like this because of the opportunities it gives for us to use lots of adjectives and expand vocabulary. So this cute little owl is wandering through the woods and engages with other characters as you go through, and everyone says that so cute. And Baby Owl says, I'm not cute, I'm not small, and you can see that cranky look on its face, and meeting other characters as you go through. But I like the way that the baby owl describes itself. So here it says, I am a huge and scary hunting machine with great big soft and silent wings. Great language in there to use. And as you go through the book, it keeps doing things like that. So you're so cute and fluffy. That's simple sort of language that goes with it. But then he says, I'm a huge, sleek hunting machine with great big see-in-the-dark eyes, with that picture that goes with it. I find that kids really like listening to it, and especially the expression that comes with it, and especially if you really get into the I'm not cute part. That is an awesome book there by Jonathan Allen. Definitely an underrated one. The next one I've got is called Little White Dogs Can't Jump. I love this because I'm a basketball fan as well, and we've got the Michael Jordan jersey on there. So there's some good references there to that one. And on the back, we've got the basketball too, and reference to the movie if you've ever seen it. Obviously, the kids won't get that. That'll go over their heads. That's something for the teachers. I really love the illustrations in this. They're just so beautiful. All those wrinkles there. And it's all about how he's little and fat and can't jump up into things. So they're trying to find different ways to get him to jump. And again, the detail on this is just so cute. I love the fact that the kids really have to look at the illustrations to see why there's a problem and what's going on, because it's not given to you in the text. They need to make those connections between the picture and the text. This is cute too. I like this. It says, Smudge needed some help. Smudge is the dog. I got some strong springs, rope and wood, and made a Smudge-o-matic dog lifter that has a little platform for Smudge to stand on and a red button that says up. And so you can only see part of the word up there. Again, the kids have really got a clue into it. And then this is what happens. And the kids have to make the connection that that's the boot of the car and that he's been sprung up into it. Takes them a while, so you've really got to give them that thinking time as they go through it. But as you go through, more and more things happen. This is my favorite. I love this one. So they're shooting him out of a cannon, and then this is the next page. So I like the way that you can see the detail on his little helmet has switched because of the cannon going off. It's changed direction. His eyes have changed. And then the language changes to sort of refer to loud noises and heights and things. Such a cute book. And then we get into the slingshot one. And this really leads into some cool stuff if you want to put on Looney Tunes and watch some cartoons about that. Next one is Best Cow in Show. There's nothing really amazing about the language in this, but it has really cute pictures. We've got some different compositions in there that are cute. I find this is a really good book though for if you've got kids that are in out-of-home care. So if you've got kids that aren't necessarily living with their own parents and being raised by someone else, because it's all about this cow who is raising a chicken as her baby, and it follows on from another book called The Cow That Laid an Egg. I like this one though because they're putting the chickens into, she's putting her chicken into a best cow in show competition with all the other calves, and you can see all the baby calves everywhere, and then here's her little one there, the chicken, and people talk about how she's different and not the same, and when you get to the end of the story, there's some lovely comments about how it doesn't matter. What matters is that she cares about her, and it's a lovely story to get into those conversations about how it doesn't matter if you're different, and it doesn't matter if you're not living with your parents or if your parents aren't the same as you. Another one, definitely underrated, Cat's Knees and Bee's Whiskers. This just has amazing illustrations. This is all about a cat that becomes an apprentice to a witch and helps her with her spells and has to learn how to do tricks. And the detail on these pictures are amazing. And she gets given the challenge of going to the moon to get green cheese for this wizard to help with a wonderful spell. And the cat decides he'll do it for her and ends up drinking a potion. He makes a potion for himself to be able to fly. The kids love this page. There's no text on it. So many wonderful prediction opportunities here to determine what happens after he drinks this potion, and for the kids to discuss or write or design what they think he will look like or what will happen to him. And this is what happens to him. And he ends up flying to the moon, and various things happen as you go through the story. But just predicting in this book, great opportunities for it. This is an awesome one too. It's called The Race. And when you go through this book, you see that this boy is very, very worried about being in the race because he always comes last. These have beautiful illustrations. There is quite a bit of text in this one. And just this detail here, you can see the teacher standing over him and him looking at the teacher. As a teacher reading this, we know there's more than meets the eye in this one. The way that he's looking at his partner's work there. This is great for those kids in class who struggle. They feel a lot of connectedness to this down feeling of when you're not the best at school or when you're not as good as other people in the school. Anyway, it comes to the race and he's always the last off the mark. And as you go through, we find out, I won't give it away, but you find out why he's always the last and what's going on. But it takes one teacher to do something different for him. And this teacher helps him reach his goals in a different way that you don't expect. And, you know, in the end, obviously everything's happy, but I won't ruin the ending for you, but that's just a lovely book. And my last one is Sophie and Nikki and the Four Seasons. This is great for teaching seasons. It goes through the seasons and there's a cute little chart that goes with it. And this is from a Japanese writer. So there's beautiful illustrations in here. I often with kindy or year one like to make this. I give them a little chart that has the seasons around it and an arrow, and they get to draw their own picture in here. And it talks about what happens in the different seasons. So you can see the beautiful cherry blossoms obviously in spring and how the seasons change, and doing things at Easter, and beautiful summer, going to picnics with family, and who hasn't played under the hose. Beautiful pictures. And it's just a good time one to see how things pass with time. So the book covers a year. I love it when it gets to autumn because that's my favourite season. So, and then you get through all the way to the end of the book as the wheel spins round and the year starts again. So even though there's lots of text in this one, this is one that I usually like to read with younger kids because it helps with that concept of the seasons. I think these books are very underrated. They're not always easy to find. If you've used these, I'd love to hear how you've used them in the classroom, or if you've got any other underrated books that you'd love to share, pop them in the comments below. Once again, thanks to all my subscribers. I'm really excited that I've had so many jump on board, and I've received lots and lots of lovely messages from people. So I'm very grateful for all of the support. Didn't expect to have this many people jumping on and contacting me. So I'm very grateful for that. If you haven't seen my kids' educational channel yet, it's called Clever Pickles. I'll pop a link to the channel down the bottom here, and I'll pop a link to one of my videos as well up the top so you can check it out. Again, feel free to share with any of your colleagues, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Thanks guys, bye.